What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. CDK Boxing. Let's talk boxing, man. Listen up. We're going to start this off, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about Keyshawn Davis and Andy Cruz and Eddie Heran. But I got to mention this fighter, man, Ernesto Mercado. Now, better known as Tito Mercado. We seen this man fight. Listen, I believe this man right here, 23 years old, he's undefeated, 17 wins, no losses. I truly believe that this guy he's a special talent. You know, we just seen him beat Jose Pedraza. Now, Jose Pedraza is up in age. He's not the same fighter he once was, but it's still a good test. And if you go back and look at Tito's record, man, I want to go back and see had he been fighting a bunch of cab drivers. You know, because that's the first thing I look at, the competition level. Are you fighting cab drivers? Are you fighting mid-tier fighters? And it tells me a lot about a guy when you only have 17 fights under your record, right? But you're fighting guys with a record of 31-2, 23-4, 23-3, 19-6, 22-4, 21-2, 29-6. These are the type of fights that they've been giving Tito. Tito has not been taking the lower level competition. He has actually been fighting people, man, worthy of fighting for, you know what I'm saying, a young up and coming fighter. Now, you know, he called out a few people, Keyshawn, he called out Shakur. Hey, listen, man, this guy gonna give anybody trouble, and he could be right there on that level. So, you know, when I look at Tito, man, I think he's gonna be an exceptional fighter. He has the right person in his corner, and I can't wait to see what's next for Tito, man. I like that young man, and he also has charisma. He ain't afraid to talk. I heard him when he was talking to Bud Crawford and his people going back and forth with them. Hey, man, he stood on business. You can't ask for more than that. We're going to move on, man, and talk about Mr. Keyshawn Davis and Andy Cruz. Listen, Andy Cruz, man, he looked phenomenal in his fight. I cannot lie. Andy Cruz, Bozy Ennis is doing a great job with Andy Cruz. I can see, man, that he's coming along well. The amateur style is really starting to turn into a pro type of style. But what I don't like is I think every chance they get Andy Cruz, Eddie Hearn, they're using Keyshawn Davis' name to promote. And Bozy Ennis kept it real, man. He said, listen, we're not on that level yet. And he wasn't talking about skill-wise. He was talking about the work that Keyshawn Davis has put in. Keyshawn Davis is doing all the heavy lifting right now. What would a fight with him and Andy Cruz bring for Keyshawn Davis at this moment? Really nothing. Keyshawn Davis gains nothing from fighting Andy Cruz right now. Let Andy Cruz get time, build his name, build himself up. And when he does, then let them fight. Then let Keyshawn get his get back. You understand what I'm saying? But right now it's not the time or place for them to be fighting. So I really don't want to see an Andy Cruz versus Keyshawn Davis fight right now. But I just hate the fact that they use, Keyshawn Davis' name every chance they get. Instead of saying, hey, man, Andy Cruz is going to do his thing. Andy Cruz doesn't need Keyshawn Davis' name. Andy Cruz looks like a phenomenal fighter. Looks like he's going to be a great. We don't know, but that's how he's looking right now. Watching him fight, did I see anything that he needs to work on? I seen a few times that he was admiring his work and he got caught with a few shots. You know, he would throw a combination and stand back and look and then get hit with something. I think he needs to work on that. I think he needs to work on when he's throwing his hands, letting his hands go, bagging up, being defensively sound. Other than that, I didn't see too many problems from Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz looks like I said, like a great fighter. But I still want to see, how it plays out. There's so much lying going on in the sport of boxing right now, man. We've seen it over and over. It's like a tug of war with Tank. His, I guess you can call them. I ain't even gonna call them fanboys. I'm just gonna say people that's working behind the scenes for Tank. And there's so many lies being thrown out there about what's going on. But man, listen, Tank's great, man. Tank's great. Tank's a great fighter. All the talent in the world. And I really do, want to see what's next for Tank. I just hope he moves on. I hope he don't try to talk Monster anyway into a super fight and get this guy to move up because that's how I seem like it's playing out to me. I hope it doesn't happen. I want to see where Tank goes. I think Tank should be in there with Shakur next. There ain't no doubt about it. Floyd Schofield and Shakur Stevenson, I'm counting that win for Shakur right now. Once Shakur gets past him, once Tank gets past Lamont Roach, the next best thing should be those two in the ring. It shouldn't be no more talking. It's time to put up a shut up from both guys. I think both guys want to fight. I definitely know Shakur wants it. I think both guys are hungry. I think they both have a lot to prove. And I want to see if Shakur can be perfect for 12 rounds. People talking about, man, Shakur's defense. It is phenomenal. But can he be perfect for 12 rounds? Or what does Shakur chin look like? We've never really seen Shakur get caught with a good shot. We don't know if Shakur even had a chin. He could have chandelier. He could get caught with a shot by Tank Man and go straight down and be out for the count. So I want to see that. I want to see how good Shakur, Stevenson really is. I would love to see that. I'm just waiting to see how things play out in the fight with Floyd Schofield, a fight that I think Shakur dominates. But that's all for this morning, folks. I told y'all I try not to make these too long. You know what I'm saying? Salute to whoever came in. I definitely just want, like I said, I want to see Tank and Shakur next. This Tito Mercado guy, that young man's a phenomenal fighter. I think he's gonna be a dark horse. I think he's gonna make noise, and I would love to see him in there with Keyshawn Davis, one of those guys. This is CDK Boxing. I'm out.